What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, boy, the boy. It's your boy, 1086, One Piece. No rain, no rainbow is the title cover. It's it's a godly cover. We got Luffy, Sanji, Brook, Robin, Nami, Usopp, Chopper, and a little cat. And the message is deep. If there's no rain, there's no rainbow. We have to think about, come on now. If there's no pain, you can't see the glory of the pain. You get me? You can't feel the glory. Moving on. So the reverie came to a close with the truth of King Cobra's murder kept under wraps. So have you seen this girl? That's this the prince or someone from Alabasta. I forgot his name, but he seems alright. He seems cool. Has anyone seen Princess Vivi of Alabasta? Where is the king? He is ill and needs help. While on the ships taking the various royals home, a number of stowaways kept their heads low. So the narrator has been everywhere. On the first page, you see four narrator boxes. Big vibing. Next page, we have Wapple. He says, "Hey, which country's ship is this?" And we have Princess Vivi. It belongs to the Aegis Kingdom. And then we have Morgan, the Aegis ship, Morgan's. So that's Morgan's ship. So we're on Morgan's ship right now. And it's a teapot. It's pretty lit. And then it says, "Got it. We'll bring the office to the ship under the guise of reporting. And you need to slip under their noses to hop on board. I appreciate this." We got big time Vivi and Wapple just looking. They got on the ship, and I mean, you can tell, you can tell that things are getting spicy right now because Vivi says, "What did you see, Wapple?" And Wapple's like, "I can't say. I least of all to you. Go back to your own ship." Oh my god, because she's a D. Next page. We got CP0 out there with looking for her with her wanted posters, and Sabo out there with his wanted posters, and we got Bonnie that says, "I'm so hungry" on the Taijin Kingdom ship, which is and it's the ship's hold. The part of the ship is the ship's hold. And then we got Sabo that says, "Once I get to Lulusia, things should work out." And he's on the Lulusia Kingdom ship, specifically the bilge section of the ship. And Sabo looks absolutely drained. Bonnie looks absolutely hungry and tired inside. And Sabo's like, he remembers what King Cobra says. "I'm counting on you, Sabo. You must survive." And Sabo is in pain and grimacing and just crying and all that. Next page, we have narrated again. Very soon, the news came out of the assassination of King Cobra of Alabasta and the disappearance of his daughter, Princess Vivi. Sacred Mary Joa. That's crazy. And then it says, "And this Sabo fella, another man who bears a checkered fate. No one has led a life more affected by the D, but I'd really like to be finished with this egghead business. Grr, click, what is it? Oh, great emu." What? Hold up. We got great emu here? And on top of this, they're pretty much saying that Sabo has a checkered fate. He is part of the D, but he's not part of the D. But I think he is a D, even though he doesn't have it on his name. Therefore, Sabo is, I don't know. Sabo's goaded. Now, cutting back here, we have Narrator box again. Chamber of Flowers. Pangea Castle. Emu says, I wish to use Vegapunk's creation, the Mother Frame or Mother Flame. Five elders say, indeed, we will not know if it is real until it is tested. Perhaps the results of such a test might influence our handling of the egghead matter. So, I mean, we got various things coming on here. A test on forested land would do better than open sea. So the five elders are thinking about it in a logistical way. It's not like they think about it in a demonic or bad way. I think they think about it in a logistical way. And Emo says Lelucia Kingdom. There are many people there. It is no matter. Very well. The world is at the Creator's will. It is it. Why do you choose Lelucia? And Emo says it is close. Oh my gosh. And wow. And then, wow, wow, honestly, wow. And then the five elders say, we shall take the necessary steps to make it so. There are signs of rebellion in Lucia's populace. Indeed, it may serve as an example to others, and if we could use its power, then we can bring this ancient battle to its conclusion. What? Sorry about my hair. It's not wet, but this is making me wet. This is insane. Insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely, absolutely insane. I'm lost for words. And we have name reveals of the Gordosei. We have name reveals of the Gordosei. So, Saint Shepherd Jupiter, Saint Ethan Baron Veser Venus Zero, Saint Topman Warkery, Saint Marcus Mars, Saint J Garcia Saturn. They're actually not all saints. They are all saints. Oh wow. Okay, because in the TCBs they weren't, but okay. There's one other thing. Yes, I desire Vivi. The Navy rebellion in Tajan and in Aegis was stretched in between the end of the seven warlords. Oh my gosh, the seven warlords. We have Dofi, we have we have Croc, we have Dofi, Croc, and yeah, I mean we got Moria. But no, no, no. I like Moria too. Don't get me wrong. But Dofi and Croc is a duo, bro, and Moria too. The yeah, that's crazy. And then the moment we landed in Lucia, the people were ready. They took King Seki and Princess Comane prisoner and welcomed me with open arms when I emerged from hiding. That was the first time I saw the news in the paper and learned that I was accused of regicide. They treated me as a hero, and though I was wished to tell them the truth of what happened, I just couldn't do it. Not when their revolutionary passion was so strong. Thanks to Betty and the others, Lelucia was full of motivated people who wanted to join the revolutionary army. Those are the ones I brought back with me. Thank you, Sabo. Thank you. Sabo is so goaded. And then he says, I couldn't get a jamming transponder snail, which is why I couldn't send a signal back home. So the message I did send was a relay call as we were leaving port. If the government picked up the signal, they'd assume I was on the Lucia, but in fact, I was already at sea with our hopeful recruits. And it was then, while on the call, that the vanishing of the Lucia happened, I presume. Wow. Yes, it was a horrible scene on the ship. Most of those people left behind, families behind, and they saw their home destroyed before their eyes. It's a harrowing thing that in the world happened. What in the world happened? A gray shadow covered the entire sky, and in the very next moment, and then dragons like a great shadow, and then Sabo's like something that no natural living creature could explain. Some dark, vast thing flew above the clouds. And Evo's like, Sabo, you said the name Emu earlier. That's right. Well, this is going to sound very strange, but among the first 20 who created the world 800 years ago, there was a monarch named Saint Emu of the Nerona dynasty. Look at this. It said that the means to create everlasting life exist in this world. Well, someone had to have proved it. Someone out there has been living for ages and ages without dying. Then you're saying that's who I saw in there? Maybe a name is just a coincidence, but if the five elders are the greatest authority among the celestial dragons, so called descendants of the gods, who else could possibly lord it over men like them? And there's one more leap in this wild story, my boy. If this thing you saw fly over the clouds and destroy an entire nation was a government weapon, then only Vegapunk could have created it. Hold on, Eva. Vegapunk would not build such an obvious tool of murder, right? But what if it were an ancient weapon? And if Emu were alive since ancient times, it all links up. Robin told us that the ancient weapons are real, but if the government is in possession of a weapon, why have they not used it before? And why use it now? So deep. And then the last page here. Oh my gosh. So Eva is actually, it's a lot of dialogue, man, but Eva and Sabo really just talking it up, chopping it up, getting to the bottom of this, trying to figure conclusions and theorizing like us, really. Like One Piece is like us, and we're like One Piece, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we cut to the next page. It's the last page of the chapter, and we got narrator box. Basically the entire page is narrator box. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna read this. In the present day, in sacred Marijoa, a single celestial dragon had just been executed. But this was not news meant for the world to hear. The man who passed the sentence was a dominating figure who once distinguished himself at a place called God Valley. Today he is the supreme commander of the Holy Knights. The man he had executed for protecting the fishermen was Saint Don Quixote Mosgard. His name is Saint Figureland Garling. And we have his words. As we see Don Quixote Mosgard there, he says, stand up for subhuman scum, and you sink even lower. Saint Figureland Garling is gonna be so OP. I do believe that he's guard Whitebeard. I do believe that that man is an actual menace to society. Um, I do believe that he Shanks' father or grandfather. I do believe Emu Neurona is Emu Neurona. I do believe that it is a dominating figure, of course, magnificent power. There's so many things, but I have to tell you that I am a real estate agent. So if y'all ever need help with buying, selling, or investing in real estate, let me know. But no, this is a 10 out of 10 chapter. 10 out of 10 chapter. Hands down. I see a lot of people saying this top 5 chapter, top 3 chapter, top 1 chapter, top 10 chapter. This to me is top 5. Top 5 chapters. And I gotta admit, since I've been doing these videos, like it's been banger after banger. Before, of course, but like I'm serious. Like my top 5, I think, are part of like the chapters that I've actually made videos to, which is crazy. Thank God. Have a good one, guys. I mean, see you guys.